Please join me in standing for the class of 2013 and remain standing for the National Anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff of Blue Ridge Community College, I bid you a warm welcome to the Henderson County campus. We are delighted that you have joined us tonight and to help us celebrate the graduating class of 2013. Students, as president of Blue Ridge Community College, it is truly an honor to be with you here tonight and to help in your celebration. Each of you, for your own personal reason, chose to embark on this path that has led to this occasion, your graduation. I hear from students about the difficulties and struggles they encounter along the way. Many of our students are raising families while taking classes and doing homework assignments. More than half of our students are holding down jobs until they earn a degree and then find the career opportunity they desire. And that is what makes tonight so special. Tonight is about you and about your accomplishments. No matter how tough it has been, you've made it. And for that, you deserve our congratulations. During the year, Blue Ridge Community College received the support of many in the community through their time, their leadership, and their finances. This year alone, Blue Ridge received more than $384,000 in scholarships from our generous donors for our students. At this time, I would like to recognize our friends of the college who were able to join us tonight. If you would please stand as I call your name and remain standing, and we will show our appreciation to you with applause after all the names have been read. Our college trustees, Chairman John C. McCormick Jr., Ken Butcher, Betty Gash, Chip Gould, Pat Jones, Bill Ramsey, Andrew Tate, Richard Woodhull, and Student Government Associate President Subhash Magar. Founding President of Blue Ridge Community College, Dr. William D. Killian. Our foundation directors, we have President Hilliard Staten, Patsy Farmer Jones and her husband, Dr. Don Jones, and John C. McCormick Jr. And our community ambassador with us tonight is Ron Sokowski. And elected officials, Henderson County Board of Public Education, Rick Wood, and Transylvania County Board of Commissioners, Jason Chappell. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to recognize and give thanks to those assisting in tonight's ceremony, our Hendersonville Brass Choir, Kaylee Williamson, today's vocalist, and our honor marshals from the Alpha Rho Upsilon chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, and our emergency medical science technology students. If we would give them a round of applause for participating. Recently, we recognized outstanding faculty and staff members. So would you please stand as I read your name and be recognized? Receiving the Dr. and Mrs. William D. Killian Excellence in Teaching Award, Dr. Pamela Phillips. Receiving the Dr. David W. Sink Community Service Award, Dr. John Clark. Receiving the Dr. Molly A. Parkhill Staff of the Year Award, Dr. Chad Merrill. and receiving the Dr. Eliza B. Growley Extra Mile Award, Mr. James Duckworth. It is now my pleasure to introduce this evening's speaker, Ms. Carrie Medley. Carrie is graduating tonight with an associate's degree in science. She is the mother of two, and I think they're in the audience, a member of Mud Creek Baptist Church, and a volunteer for River Link. While at Blue Ridge, Carrie was on the Dean's List, a member of the Sigma Alpha Pi chapter of the National Society for Leadership and Success, and received the Albert M. Marino Senior Scholarship through the Educational Foundation. She plans to transfer to the University of North Carolina at Asheville and major in applied mathematics. Please welcome Carrie Medley.
Hello, good evening. I would like to dedicate this speech to my grandfather, Lee Lugers, who passed away 2 weeks ago, and also to the life and wonderment that is in my children. Keith and Ava, I love you very much. My name is Carrie Medley. I am truly honored to have this opportunity to speak on behalf of the 2013 graduating class. It's hard to believe that only about 2.5 years ago, I showed up here on the campus of Blue Ridge Community College, questioning if I could actually handle my newfound endeavor, much less if I could actually graduate. You see, I have started a lot of things in my life, but I haven't always completed them. So tonight is very special. It represents an unwavering devotion to an enormous achievement and a new and improved self-esteem. I haven't always been this confident. In fact, I haven't been this sure about myself in years. About 8 years ago, I became a single mother. I needed to come up with a way to support my family, so I started a small commercial cleaning company. I had learned a little about that type of business from my parents, who owned a construction company. Things went well, very well for a few years, until the economy started to turn. I knew there was something better for me. I wanted to show my kids that we didn't lose in life. I knew they were counting on me. I wanted to show them when they get knocked down, they can get back up again. They just need to be creative. Albert Einstein said, "We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them." So I got creative. I began to open my mind to new ideas. I started praying a lot. The weird thing is, while I was praying for an answer, my Aunt Cynthia called me. She called one night in the very midst of my trial and said, "I have an overwhelming feeling to talk to you. It's like something's been hounding me to call you." She spoke about how life can fool us all, about the struggles we face, and about how sorry she was for me. She joked around saying, "You could win the lottery, that would solve your problems now, but then you could lose it all. Or you could marry a rich man, but he could die the day after you marry him and leave all of his money to his children." I said, okay, Aunt Cynthia, I've got it. Life has no promises. She said, "No. Actually, there is one thing that no one can take away from you. No one can take away your knowledge. I think you should invest in yourself and go back to school." Things got serious for a minute, and I actually grabbed hold of the idea. After getting off the phone with my aunt, I prayed some more and finally got the clarity I was searching for. I decided to take action and enrolled at Blue Ridge Community College. Needless to say, when I showed up here, I was broken down and quite insecure. I registered for an associate in science degree, hoping to further my study in the field of math. I felt like I was back at square one. starting school from where I had left so many years ago. And the memory of my former math instructor saying I should get a degree in math was haunting me. I will never forget scoffing at her all those years ago and saying, why would I want to get a degree in math? That is the last thing on earth I would ever do. I like business. Well, there I was, on my way to a math degree. Just goes to show you, never say never. The first class I took was statistics. The first day of class was awful. I was so nervous. Everyone else seemed to know what was going on. I sat at the back of the class next to a very sweet girl from the Henderson County Early College High School. I turned to my newfound friend for hope and asked her, where in the world is the probability button on this huge calculator? She said, it's under the math button. I said, okay, thanks, but where's the math button? I didn't have a clue, but I had a goal. This time, nothing was going to take it from me. At the end of my first semester, that bright young girl who sat next to me said something that encourages me to this day. She said, I want to tell you something with all due respect. At the beginning of the semester, there was no way I thought you would have gotten a better grade than me in this class. Congratulations, Carrie, you did great. That meant so much coming from the very person who intimidated me. I now had a new confidence, which helped propel me toward my goal. School was beginning to move along smoothly when I was faced with an unexpected challenge. My son was hospitalized. The hospital he was at was over 100 miles away. He was going to have to be there for a couple of weeks, and rehabilitation was going to take months. I was so scared to quit school again, but I knew my son could not face this battle alone. I made a very difficult decision to drop out of school that semester. My son's recovery was looking good, but the doctors said we weren't out of the woods yet. So I decided not to go to school the following semester. God's grace healed my son and gave him a renewed life. I was back on the path to my dream. Although the decision to quit school frightened me and delayed my goal about 6 months, I wouldn't have done anything differently. I learned that a goal doesn't care if you are rich or poor, if you are tired or busy, or if you are happy or sad. I learned that the goal I made just sits there quietly where I placed it and waits for me to get there. The goal doesn't go away because it's covered up with dark shadows or it's pushed to the back corner. The goal only goes away when I don't want it anymore. Goals wait for people, and people are worth the wait. I'm glad I chose to put my family first. As it's time to say goodbye to a special place with special people, I am happy to know that I did the right thing at the right time. A prized professor told me, "Professors don't have a problem kicking out the graduates, Carrie." I thought to myself, yeah, I'll miss you too. I guess the look on my face made her want to explain what she meant. She said, "We don't have a problem kicking you out because we're like a mother bird. We want to see you fly." It is professors like this one who give me the confidence to continue in my academic dreams. I now not only dream about holding a PhD in biomathematics one day, but I actually hold scholarly conversations with these professors whom believe that I can do it. To my fellow graduates, I commend you. I know some of us will attend a four-year college, and some of us will get started to work right away in our field of study. I know we all have our own unique dreams, but we all started our dreams here at Blue Ridge Community College. We all dreamed of this night together, and now that it is here, we can celebrate together, because tonight, we made it. We are all 2013 graduates. Thank you.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? Dr. Parkhill, these are the candidates for certificates, diplomas, and degrees. On behalf of the faculty, I present them to you for confirmation.
As president of Blue Ridge Community College and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and by the North Carolina Board of Community Colleges, I hereby confer these degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the candidates of the class of 2013.
Ernesto Alcantar, Environmental Science Technology. Krishnaveni Cassandra Balakrishnan, Associate in Science. Robert Malcolm Barlow, Web Technologies, Honor Graduate. Kristen Adair Bain, Associate in Arts. David Andrew Borg, Web Technologies. Victoria Elena Brookshire, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate. Michael Christopher Brunet, Environmental Science Technology. Dalton Berlin Buckner, Associate in Arts. Christian Rachel Cabe, School Age Education. Christina Lambert Camp, Early Childhood Education, Honor Graduate. Walter Warren Campbell, Associate Automotive Systems Technology, Honor Graduate. Benjamin R. Carter, Associate in Fine Arts Music. Jacqueline Michelle Calicio, Associate in Arts. Alexandra Marie Coletti, Associate in Fine Arts, Art. William E. Collier, Computer Integrated Machining. Lindsay Marie Korn, Surgical Technology. Jules Lee Dawson, Associate in Arts. Jonathan S. DeBrell, Associate in Fine Arts, Art, Honor Graduate. Jared Daniel Edwards, Automotive Systems Technology, Honor Graduate. Laura Elizabeth Fields, Associate in Science. Nico Alexander Fiorentino, Criminal Justice Technology. Shayna Rose Fraze, Early Childhood Education. James Edward Glasner, Computer Integrated Machining, Honor Graduate. Stephen Matthew Green, Criminal Justice Technology. Joshua Mitchell Harper, Computer Programming. Marshall Glenn Harris, Welding Technology, Honor Graduate. Caitlin Brianne Harris, School Age Education. Henry Thurman Haynes, Networking Technology. Zachary Lee Heath, Automotive Systems Technology, Honor Graduate. Gregory Allen Hedrick Jr., Automotive Systems Technology. Jason Edward Hodges, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Craig Anthony Hood, Surgical Technology. Matthew Thomas Hosley, Fire Protection Technology, Honor Graduate. Daniel Joseph Jones, Automotive Systems Technology. Savannah Joe Katz, Early Childhood Education. Perrin Dorell Keener, Surgical Technology, Honor Graduate. Brandon J. Kerr, Welding Technology. Melanie M. Kimsey, Business Administration, Honor Graduate. Valerie Amanda King, Early Childhood Education. Linda Harrison Lamphere, Horticulture Technology, Honor Graduate. Jennifer Ann Lane, Early Childhood Education. Stacy Yvonne Morris Laws, Surgical Technology. Rachel Ellen Levitt, Associate in Science. Jonathan Dale McCall, Welding Technology, Entry Level 1, Honor Graduate. Caitlin Nicole McCoy, Associate in Arts. Carrie Leah Medley, Associate in Science. Morgan Elise Merritt, Associate in Arts. Ryan J. Miller, Welding Technology, honor graduate. Christina Marie Miller, Office Administration, Medical Office. Scott Anthony Elmer Moon, Computer Integrated Machining, honor graduate. Caitlin Rose Morehouse, Associate in Arts, Transfer Corps, honor graduate. Christina Marie Nessline, Cosmetology, honor graduate. Jessica Pauline Perini, Associate in Arts. Ashley Christine Pollard, Early Childhood Education. Vicki Powell Cross, Interpreter Education, honor graduate. Julio Adrian Rojas, Electronics Engineering Technology. Joseph Edward Rollins, Welding Technology, Entry Level 1, honor graduate. Leslie Susan Size, Environmental Science Technology. Michael James Salter, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Crystal Doherty Sams, Office Administration and Virtual Office Assistant. James Darrell Shipman, Associate in Arts. Lauren Michael Smith, Associate in Fine Arts, Drama. Robert Soy Summeth, Computer Information Technology, honor graduate. Christopher Lee Stroud, Business Administration, Marketing and Retailing. Krista Nicole Tandy, Business Administration. Penny Lane Terry, Surgical Technology. Christopher Lee Taylor, Associate in Fine Arts, Art. Rita Denise Thomas, Interpreter Education, honor graduate. Rachel Daniela Vera, Associate in Fine Arts, Art. Michelle Lynn Weselick, Office Systems.
Students, it's truly an honor and my privilege to be the first to call you Blue Ridge Community College graduates. As president of this great institution, I know that tonight is a statement of why we exist as a community college, why we show up to work every day, why this group of talented faculty stands before you in the classroom or beside you in a lab or at a clinical site. It's why counselors, advisors, and staff support you throughout your time at Blue Ridge. And we do this because we believe in the transformational power of an education. We understand the opportunities that a community college degree will provide and the doors that will be open to you now. And we know, as Carrie said, an education is something that no one could ever take away from you. But not only do we believe in education, we do this because we believe in each and every one of you. And if for some reason you don't think someone believes in you, look around this room at your family and your friends and your mentors and others who are here tonight to recognize and honor you. Now, I know that some of you have experienced times like Carrie did, when you didn't believe in yourself, or when obstacles you faced almost seemed insurmountable. But like Carrie, you dreamed a dream, stayed true to your goals, and finished the course. Blue Ridge Community College students never cease to amaze me. You have proven time and time again that you possess perseverance necessary to overcome obstacles, face challenges, juggle work and family and school, and come out on top. So I encourage you to put your education to good use, continue learning, and continue reaching for your goals, because as you've proven tonight, you can do anything that you set out to do. Tonight signifies a milestone in your life, and although you will be leaving Blue Ridge, this is not going to be the end of your journey. With this degree, you have been given the power to do even greater things. But it's not just the degree. It's the education, the experience, the relationships that you've gained along the way. And my hope is that when you look back on this moment tonight, you remember it fondly. Now, recently I had an opportunity to hear an inspirational message from Wes Moore. Wes Moore is a businessman, a decorated veteran, a White House fellow, and a New York Times best-selling author. His book was entitled The Other Wes Moore. This book profiled the lives of two young boys who grew up in the same decaying city in New York and the challenges they encountered while growing up. The author emphasized the stark contrast two lives can take based on the decisions we make and the support of those around us. Tonight, we celebrate the decision you made, enrolling in Blue Ridge Community College to persevere through the tough times and to obtain your college degree. And as you graduate, I want to share with you a quote from Wes Moore's book. When it is time for you to leave this school, leave your job, or even leave this earth, make sure you have worked hard to make sure it mattered you were even here. So at this time, it is my privilege to complete your transition from student to graduate. So would the class of 2013 please stand? You may now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for your attendance this evening. And would you please join us for the reception that will be held in the Killian building immediately following the recessional. And if you would, please remain seated until all of the graduates have recessed from the hall. Thank you.